Welcome to Get Your FRQ On. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use your graphing calculator to identify intersections of graphs when there's more than one. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you a couple of graphs. I've set this up ahead of time, and you can clearly see that these two graphs intersect twice. The question is, how do I use my calculator to identify each of those intersection points? So on this one, this is going to be under the Calculate menu, which I have to go second. Trace will get me my Calculate menu. And I want to find the intersection of those two graphs, so I'm going to choose option 5. And then notice I get this little cursor that shows up. Basically what I want to do is I want to move that cursor close to the intersection that I'm interested in finding. All right, so I'm going to move it actually to the left of this one because I don't want it to accidentally move to the right and find the other one. So I'm going to select this graph, and then it's going to give me another cursor where I can select the second graph. Now, normally this wouldn't be important, but it would be important if you have more than two graphs on your screen, right? Because, all right, well, where do you want to find the intersection of two graphs? Well, if there's only two graphs, that's a pretty easy distinction to make. But if there's three graphs, well, okay, which two graphs are you looking at here? So you would have to make that call. On this one, I don't have to. I'm just going to select the second graph. Do I want to guess? Not really. All right, there's one of the points of intersection, negative 0.618 and so on. And then if I want the other one, I can just go to second, calculate again. And now I'm going to move that cursor over to the other side here. And there's the other point of intersection. Now, you can kind of see that the second function here is x squared minus 1. The first function is clearly linear, so we're not going to get more than 2 points of intersection here. So those would be the only two to find, but if there's more than one, you are going to have to let your calculator kind of know which one you're interested in first, and then let it find that one, and then if there's other ones you want to find, let it know you're interested in those as a separate calculation.